for listeners who are listening. But I'm just wondering, like, as a teenager, how do you even come to that decision of, I'm actually just going to be okay with being a bad example? That just seems so deep for someone that young.
Yeah, well, I had a strong sense of self from a very young age. I was a quiet boy, so you wouldn't tell, and I think that's one of the reasons why my parents really struggled to read me. Like, what's wrong with this boy? Yeah. And yet I've been observing things since I was a child. I'm just looking at how you people are acting in this house and how you're treating me, how you're handling emotions, the work, relationship, everything. In school, how teachers are behaving. I'm just watching. I'm watching. By the time I'm a teenager, I know how I'm supposed to be treated as a human being. I know that. Like I was very aware, I just didn't have the language to do and the space to say this. So I remember this is 2004. Now I'm 16 years old and I ran away for the first time. It was around the time Sean Paul was coming to Kenya. It was like in April. They find me the second time. I walked from, because we lived in Lolongo, we had a house there. I walked from Lolongo to town, stayed like a street kid for like a couple of, like a week or something. Then I was found. And the next time now was same year. Then I wanted to go and die by suicide in Mombasa. It's a long story. Clearly, it didn't go through. Yeah. But then I remember like this anger kept building up and building up and building up. And I'm feeling so helpless. And I'm telling myself, is there any reason to stay here if I'm misunderstood by the people who ought to be protecting me?
And to love you.
And to love me.
Yeah.
But it was interesting that I started finding love outside my home from strangers. These were my friends who are also teenagers, who had calmer, safer homes. These were, people I was dating even at that young age, whose families welcomed me in their homes. And I was like, which world is this where people are just loved just for being kids? I was like, what? It's even possible? You see, it's so utopian for me. And so that's what radicalized me, that kumbe love is actually possible. Yani, you're telling me it's possible for my father to love me or my mom to be calm with me. Like, these are possible things. I'll show you guys. I will show you. So I didn't relent. And it was about the same time that also my political consciousness is starting to grow. So, I mean, I grew up on a lot of hip hop back in that time. And it was just about the time that this hip hop group, Koflani Mau Mau, was also really like up there. And I remember feeling like, say, you could love DMX, but then Kalamashaka are speaking Sheng, and you get what they're saying. And they're talking about Huruma and Ngei. These are places I've grown up in Dandora. Like, I've seen there. I know these things.
You can relate.
I can relate, And I'm like, oh, wow, like, this is my poetry now. This, I have purpose now. I can speak up, actually, because these guys give me the language to actually say things the way I wanted to say them. And not only am I talking, like, worried about what's going on at home, it's also like what I'm watching in the news about violence and chaos, around the same time, John Garang dies in a helicopter crash. They said they knew who killed him. Won't go into that today. But I'm starting to ask questions about the politics of our home and the politics of outside, like what I'm seeing with government and power dynamics and what's not.
But I'm just wondering, Wanyango, like, to me, it's just amazing that as a teenager,
I've been brilliant for a long time.
Clearly. Look, listen, you are amazing and brilliant. Because I'm just like, time. As a teenager, I was not thinking about this. But also, I should say, I wonder if also the environment you grow up in sometimes forces you
Yeah.
grow up quick, because I had a lot of safety growing
Yeah.
up.